Hi, welcome to another episode of Power Systems Design PSD Cast. I'm your host, Alex Pault, and today I've got Ranbir Singh. He's the president and founder of GeneSiC. And, we're here at the PCIM show, so it's quite a busy place, isn't it, Ranbir? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a really hectic show for us, and I think we've gotten a good amount of exposure for the company.
Well, and I think it's quite important, which is one of the reasons we have you on the show, is there's a lot of attention on some of the bigger silicon carbide players, but the bottom line is that it's not just the product, it's the IP, right?
Correct, yes. We've been around for 12 years now, and we've been selling our products. The first Schottky diode products were actually introduced in 2010 that we were selling through some of the mainstream distributors, silicon carbide Schottky diodes, and then our transistors got introduced in 2012, and we've released the second generation, most advanced generations now for the last 2 years. Our products are extremely engineering driven. We are striving to have the best-in-class performance and highest quality of products, and also quite competitive in pricing as well.
Well, now let's talk a little bit about the competition on the technology side, because I realize pricing is very important, but to the engineer, it's also what does the device do?
Right. So, we have both technological advantages. Also, we have manufacturing advantages. So, in terms of our products, we have two major classes of commercial products. Our flagship transistor line is the silicon carbide junction transistor. We believe this has the lowest RDS on as compared to any other device on the market in silicon carbide. It is also it's got very high switching speeds, which is contrary to what you find in junction transistors in silicon. So in silicon carbide, these switch just as fast as FETs. The switching is completely independent of temperature. It is also the only wideband device, whether in silicon carbide or gallium nitride, which has a 10 microsecond short circuit capability at the full voltage rating. So this is quite an important factor, that as the applications mature, especially in the motor drive area where short circuit is a requirement, people are realizing that our products do indeed bring a lot of value to the table.
Excellent. And now, considering the fact that it's still a little bit of an educational sell, you really have to bring the engineer along to help them understand why they need it. What kind of support do you offer the engineer?
Yes, so we actually pride ourselves in having the most detailed and accurate data sheets. And I know it sounds kind of trivial, but you'd be surprised how much data we actually, how much effort we take into putting all that data together and into our data sheets, which are of course freely downloadable from our website. We also have an extremely detailed and accurate, very accurate SPICE models, which are quite helpful for the end users to design our products into their applications. So we have a variety of boards that we have made that showcase the advantages of our devices and how to use our devices. A lot of information is on our website, but we also sell these boards through, for example, DigiKey and Mauser and Newark. They have them in stock. We also, for our gate driver designs, we actually just have people freely download the entire Gerber files, the entire design, without signing up on anything on our website, and also the entire BOMs of the board, so that it makes it easy for them to design it.
Excellent. Well, that's critical, because it's almost today you can design almost anything in barely enough. In other words, you can make a power supply that works. You can make an inverter that works. But now people are chasing half a degree of efficiency. People are chasing insane levels of reliability because they're demanded.
Correct, yes. So in terms of reliability also, we believe we have a strong advantage because, our products have been around for 4 or 5 years now, which have gone through a lot of customer diligence and also redesigns, so that we've learned a lot of lessons over the years. But it's come to a point where it has become a mature product. But also, even from a fundamental design standpoint, both of our transistors and our diodes offer extremely good surge current and avalanche ratings, which has come about with, very good designs that we have come up with.
Excellent. So, I know there's a busy show and all, but one thing I always like to do before I cut the show out is I allow my guests to have the last word, So it could be a little bit more about the product or something about the company, or just a tip for our audience, but the floor is yours. times?
Well, one of the things that I would like to point out is that the world is moving to 6-inch for silicon carbide this year, and GeneSiC is at the forefront of moving to 6-inch models. So we are releasing our products in this summer on 6-inch platform, 6-inch silicon carbide. These are some of the state-of-the-art foundries the foundry that we are using for this. It is an automotive qualified, CMOS class 10 line. So we believe that we will achieve yet another milestone in terms of both the quality and also the repeatability, as well as the pricing structure for our devices, which is quite critical for this industry as it rises up on the S-curve here.
Well, and let me point out to the members of the audience that are not quite familiar with silicon carbide manufacture, the reason it's so difficult to make large wafers is the ingots are almost impossible to make because it sublimates. You don't make an ingot of silicon carbide in liquid. It has to come out of a hot gas plasma process, which you just can imagine how difficult that would be. So going to 6 inches is actually a big achievement.
It is actually, yeah. I mean, I would say that there have now become more availability of 6-inch silicon carbide wafers, and the quality has become even actually better than 4-inch at times, which is quite a surprise how quickly it has become, mostly because of, I guess, people who are rapidly moving to 6-inch. So more availability, the better quality is becoming quite common.
Well, and the competition pressure to get there is intense, I imagine.
It is, yes, absolutely. I mean, there are other companies also who I believe will be moving to 6-inch this year, but as I mentioned, I think we are at the forefront of that change now.
Excellent. Hey, I really appreciate you taking the time to be with us today. I mean, because as I said, it's important to make sure that we hear from all of the players in the space, and I think GeneSiC has got some good IP and some good products and is worth paying attention to.
Thanks so much, Alex. Thanks for having me.
And what's your website?
It's www.genesicsemi.com.
So that's GeneSicsemi.
Correct.
Excellent. Hey, thanks again, Ramber. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks, Alex.
Although they couldn't see the handshake on the tape, but have a great day. And I'd like to thank everybody out there in the audience for taking the time to be with us. We wouldn't be here without you. Tell your friends. This is Alex Paul for PSD Cast. Have a great day.